What is up, everybody? It's Jeremy here at Cosmic Soup Recording. And what if I told you that you could earn 6 times as much as you normally would just on one song? Well, I'm going to go over 6 ways you can re-release your single. But before I do, make sure you smash that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. So, let's pretend you just released a single, whether it's promoting an album or an EP, or it's just a single of a brand new song that you just created and you're super proud of. So you've already done some promoting, you put some marketing behind it on social media, and the numbers are doing well, but you'd like them to keep on growing, and you want to put out more content, perhaps before you put out another single or drop the album. So here are a couple ways that you can put out that single just in a different form. The first way is the remix. I believe it was Puff Daddy that invented the remix, where he would put out a song and then a couple months later he'd put out the remix with different artists or different lyrics. You can do this by adding another artist, like a feature, or you can do this by changing the genre a little bit. Maybe you want to put out like a dance remix or a techno remix, or if it's a hip-hop song, you want to make like a rock remix. Whatever you want, be creative, but put out a remix. Or put out the stems and have your fans make a remix for you. The next way to re-release that single is with a radio edit or a clean version. I know a lot of these songs these days are pretty short anyway, but if you've got a longer song, maybe slim it down to 2.5, 3 minutes for the radio edit. Or you can do a clean version if you've got some curse words in there. Cut out the curse words and make a clean version of your song, and then that way you can push it to radio or internet radio. You know, some of these formats prefer clean versions, and they don't want to take the time to cut out all the bad words. They want you to do that. So put out a clean version or a radio edit. Next, put out an acoustic version or a stripped down version. This could go for any genre. You could even do like a cappella version if it's a vocal driven song and the vocals are amazing. You know, just put out like an cappella or something like that. Again, be creative, but I feel like the fans would really enjoy it. I know me personally, I love like acoustic versions or stripped down versions of some of my favorite songs. Next, along those same lines, put out a live version or / demo version of the song. Perhaps if you're a band, you've been playing this song for a while and it's kind of drifted away from the studio recording version. Perhaps you added to the arrangement or changed the words up a little bit. We'll record it. Fans love to hear that. You can either bring like a portable Zoom recorder to a show and try to get a high quality recording at a concert, or just go to the studio, set up like you're playing a show, and record that song live, flaws and all, and play it just like you play it live, and put it out. Hopefully you can get some live concert footage so you can do like a live video as well. But I know fans love live versions, especially if they are better than the actual studio version. And again, like I mentioned, perhaps when you wrote the song, it was just written on like an acoustic guitar or piano, and it was just acoustic and vocal before you recorded it with the rest of the band. We'll put that out because fans love the demo version. Perhaps some of the words have changed or the arrangements changed. Now fans know the original. They're happy with that. They kind of want to hear how it started or the building blocks for that song. You know, that's a great bonus content too for fans that, you know, have a Patreon or something similar, so they can deliver some exclusive content for their fans. So put out a live version or / demo version of that song. The next way to re-release your single would be a cover song. Have a friend or another artist cover your song, or reach out to an artist that's has more of a following than you do and see if they'd be interested in covering one of your songs, or perhaps you can cover one of theirs as well. That way you're attracting their fans as well, because hopefully they will go back and listen to the original, listen to your version. Have someone do a cover of your song, especially if it's in a different genre. You know, I always give the example of, like, hey, if you're a hip-hop act, have a rock band cover your song. Or if you're a rock band, do like a dance version of your song. You know, just something to change it out. I love when bands have other artists cover their songs. It's just a different interpretation of that song, and you can use it to attract more fans, or have your own fan base grow. Finally, last but not least, a different way to re-release your single would be release it in a different language. I know a lot of people are bilingual these days. I am not, but if you can speak another language, re-record your song in another language. Or if you have a good friend or another artist that you know that speaks another language, perhaps collaborate. This goes back to remix. Collaborate and have them sing the chorus in another language. The best example is, there is a few years ago, there was a huge Latin crossover, especially with that song Despacito, but have the verses in English and maybe the hook is in Spanish. It's just another way to get your music heard by different audiences, attract different fans, grow your own fan base, and who knows, maybe you might stumble across something, you might find a new little subgenre for yourself. So that's about it. So I want you to try some of those out. You can try all of them, you can try one of them, you can try none of them, but I feel like those are some sneaky ways to re-release your song and just get it heard by more fans and grow those numbers. So before I leave you, I'm going to ask you for a favor real quick. Since I'm dropping all these nuggets of information, do one thing for me, and that is share this to some friends that you think would enjoy this information, or leave a comment below. It could be a question for another video. It could be letting me know which one of these tips you're going to use on your next song, or if you can't think of anything, just tell me your favorite color. Leave a comment below, or share this with some people that you think might enjoy this content. So thank you so much. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next video.